We're, I think we're live. Let's check it out, y'all. How is everybody tonight? If you're here, I'll give everybody a few minutes to come on in. Let's see, we are live. We are live. Let's turn that down. Let's see comments or whatnot. So we are live. Like I said, I'll give everybody just a couple of seconds to come in here. Put my apron on. Apron. Been walking around here looking for more stuff, trying to pull out for this thing, guys. It's crazy. Crazy. Backwards. There we go. I keep going around and around about one ribbon over here, and I'm trying to save it for Christmas. So I think I'm gonna just count that one out. But look how much. Hey Terry, how are you? How's your back? How's everything doing? All right, guy, you're gonna have to move. Hey Linda. Hey Susan. I got to thinking. I got to get one of these breast cancer wreaths in this year. I am a breast cancer survivor, 23 years, believe it or not. 23 years, yeah. So I'm going to do one at least every year. But look at all this ribbon I brought out here tonight. Lord have mercy. I've eliminated a few. We're going to put them over here because you never know, whoops, how my mind's going to work once I get going. So we won't count them out just yet. We're just going to set them off to the side. Because I think I've got my pattern of ribbons going on. Hey, LaDonna. You're at a beach. I don't want to hear that. I want to be at a beach house. Dang it. But good for you, girl. You go. You deserve it out after all that craziness you've been through. Alright, now I'm changing my mind here on this one. We might have to bring one back in. Or take one out. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. So we might have to go this route. So with our big tower of ribbon, okay? So we're going to put our tower of ribbon over here for now. Okay, so those are the ones we're going to use because our sign that we're using here tonight, let me zoom in on that. It says, faith, love, I can't read backwards and upside down, y'all. Faith over fear. Okay. So it's got all this leopard print and everything. Oh, thank God, Terry. It's got all the, it's got the pink leopard. Now I'm going to, oh my goodness, now I'm going to say it that way. And then it's got this color. So what I did with the base, I went ahead and made the base because the bases just take so much time, y'all. And it just wastes so much time in our design. So, what I did is what I do on a typical 20-inch evergreen. This is an evergreen wreath form. I did the 20. I think I did the 18 or what I do. I did 20-inch. I cut the 21-inch black at 20 inches. Let me get that straight, y'all. And then I cut. Let's see. How many did I cut? Cut 1, 2, 3. All right, where did I start? We did 1, 2, and then we did. I did 8 of the leopard 10-inch. It's got this. It's a jute with the leopard edge, leopard ribbon like going through it. So I did 8 of those at 24 inches, and then I did the same amount. No, I did. I take that back. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did 12 of the pink. Okay, and I did squeeze it out of oval. So I did the clock, my typical clock method with the awareness tight poops here. Okay, the 12, 3, 6, and 9. Okay, and then I just added the pinks next to the blacks, added 1 leopard in between, And then I went leopard in between. And then I did the pink up here on the top row. Again, behind the black. Okay, so we filled that in really nicely, I think. Okay. So that's our base. Okay. Hey, Dance, how are you? Hey, late. I'm just running my chops. I'm just running my chops. And then I pulled out, woo, hello, everything's attached. We got all these picks. We got all these pumpkins we might use. We got leopard balls that we could put, oh, I'm holding them up here like they're baby. Leopard balls we could put in here that match our sign. I don't know if I'm using. I just brought out all this stuff, guys, to see if we might use it. I brought all these little flowers in here we might put in there. And I wish I would have had 3 of these light pink pumpkins, but I don't. So I got this little white one we might stash in there. We got some brown leaves we might use. All these are might, guys, because I just pulled out all kinds of stuff just to see where we're going with it, okay? So here's the mesh I used. Okay, let me zoom in here real quick. This is the mesh I used on here, and then I used a 21-inch black. Okay. The number on orange, black, and purple. That ain't it. Let's see. What's this one? I doubt it or not. I don't know, guys. But Lori may have this one in her shop. This is a Sims Pottery product. And this is just your basic pink mesh. She's probably got that in her shop as well. I thought I'd saved my things from it. I know they have disappeared. So I know that's not. I thought it said black, pink, and purple. I'm not sure. Alright, the leopard one is item number CR100-03. Okay, I know that's that one. The pink one, not sure. Oh, here it is. Here it is. That one is, where's that tag? I saw that's a Sims Pottery 2 as well, I do believe. I'm second guessing myself on the. Either way, I'll give you the number. It could be backwards. It's TM105-38. Okay. Oh, that's the leopard one because it says 23% jute. So that's that one. The pink one was the other number. And this sign came from Sims Pottery as well. It's item number CM2132. Okay. So we're just going to start off here. We're going to try to make a bow first. And actually, I don't know. I think we're going to put the sign on first because that's going to, we might switch it up tonight. And if you just joined, this is our tower of ribbon we're going to use tonight to match our sign. Okay? That's our tower of ribbon. I know, Linda. Lord, you've been through the ringer. Lord and Lord, girl. You deserve to be at the beach. Just saying, hey. So let's get our sign on real quick first. I'm not sure where I want to put this sign tonight. I'm thinking I want to do something different. I want to put it up more towards the top. Let's get that out of the way. Gosh, my table's a mess. All right, everybody needs to get out from under my feet, please. Before I fall. My staple gun. Where's my staple gun? Dang it, Bobby. Let me move my tower ribbon somewhere else here. Where's my daggone staple gun? This is not going to be good, guys. Oh. Peter is right there. Alright, let's do on this one. I'm thinking I'm going to do, you know what? Let's do wire. Let's just do wire. I need to get my stash of pipe cleaners stocked up. So let's just cut. Let's cut about 4 of these. Okay. Hi Tina, how are you? Welcome, welcome. We're doing the breast cancer wreath. There's about 4. Like I said, I am a breast cancer survivor. 23 years. That's pretty awesome. That's a long time, right? Alright, so since we squeezed this in oval, we're going to go, I think I'm going to go up a little top at an angle. So I think we're going to just go into these wood boards that are behind here. I think that'll be pretty simple. Excuse me. So we're just going to take our wire. I just fold it in half. Okay, just fold that in half. We're just going to staple this and then hot glue it. Okay, when I staple it, I like to do crisscross applesauce. Okay. So I like to twist it once. Glue that. Okay. I like to glue it just for a little extra security. Oh, thank you, Terry. Hey, you know, I've been through the ringer. You got to keep positive, y'all. Yeah, we've all been through the ringer at some point or some way, somehow. Don't tell me I'm out of staples. You got to be kidding me. Oh, for the love of Peter. I don't know where they're at. Oh, for goodness sakes. Alright, this might be a snafu tonight. Oh my goodness. I love Peter. Alright, we might go on a, let's see, let me check all my boxes here. Oh my goodness. Please, baby Jesus. Baby Jesus, baby staples. Let that go in here. Please. Please, I'm just praying. Oh, I'll load it now. I forget. Hey, load. Oh, load it this way. Thank you, sweet little 8.5 pound baby Jesus. That little miracle right there. And they fell out. I better pray harder. There we go. There we go. Sorry. Like I said, you gotta stay positive and stay. Have some fun, y'all. Always. I just celebrated my son's 6th year anniversary of him passing away, so yeah, it's always hard, but you know, I can either lay down and die, or I can move forward. And he would want me to. He was such a happy boy. He would want me to move forward, so I choose that. I choose that. You beat till you beat, right? Okay, so we're getting 4 of these on here. Sorry this is taking so long, and I'm running my chops. I know Linda's got, we need to wrap Linda in bubble wrap. She's as bad as me. She's accident prone. Okay. So we got the staples in there. Got that going on. We'll let that dry for a hot second. Okay. Oh, I think we're good. Okay. I know I cut overkill, guys. I always cut overkill. So, do you see how I did that? Let me zoom in there. See how I kind of just stapled that crisscross, glued on top, and we just got our wires hanging on there. Okay, so let's just Let that dry for a hot second. I'll catch my breath from yakking too much. Oh, thank you, Terry. You know, you have to have a good attitude in life. If you don't, you know what? What else? What else you gonna do? Be miserable? Just seeing what my dog was doing. No, she was getting into something over there. You know, you only got so many choices in life. That's my opinion. So, all right. So I think these are about dry. So we're gonna get a needle. Maybe if I can find one. Got one. Okay. These are, I don't know if you guys know, but Dawn sells these needles. They're in her shop, Wreath Decor by Dawn. These are lifesavers, guys. I don't know if I make a good counselor. Everybody might need a counselor after being around me. I don't know. Oh, goodness. Thank you, though. That was a nice thing to say. All right, so where's my fullest spot? I'm going to go with my fullest spot. And I think we're going to go in up here. I'm just kind of set these out to the side so they don't get all up my nose and stuff like it just did. Like I said, I kind of want to go up here to the top. And we're just going to go right down. Let's see. Let's go. I'm trying to see this here, guys. Just go right down in here, right through our evergreen. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Linda. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it was pretty hard. He was only 21 years old. I found him and I couldn't wake him up on a Sunday morning. Well, it was Sunday. He liked to sleep late. I went in. I was like, okay, it's time to get up. I would only let him sleep so late. So I went in and I couldn't wake him up. He was gone. He was gone. And my daughter and my 60-month-old granddaughter, she was 16 months at the time, lived here. So it was very rough time. There. But it's the Lord now, so. Couldn't be in a better place. And I'm going to cut these off. Okay. And we're going to go over here and add these two over here. You really don't need this much wire, y'all. I like a little overkill. I don't know why. I'm just afraid I'll never have enough, so I'd rather just be prepared. Have enough wire. Alright, so I'm upside down, so I can't remember which way I'm going here. So I'm just going to go through again. I'm just going to attach this. Pull that through. See what is lifesaver these needles are, y'all. Gotta have some. And next week I'll show you what. Next week I think we're gonna do a little bit of. I know a lot of people have some craft shows and stuff coming up, so I think we're gonna concentrate on some smaller craft show items. Let me get this tied, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. One of the items we're gonna do, Dawn has in her shop as well. She just got a bunch of these in. So I'm going to do a few of those because I thought that would... Alright, what did I do wrong here, guys? Well, I angled that. Alright, I need to quit talking for a hot second so I get this where I want it. I'm talking and not paying attention. Let's get this where I want it, and then I'll continue on talking. Just saying. Alright. There's my oval at. It's right there. Oh, look. I keep turning it upside down, then I'll lose my spot. Okay, so we're going to go in here. Go in there. There we go. But anyway, like I said, I know a lot of people have craft show things coming up. So I thought it would be a good idea to do some smaller craft show items. Small, you know, sellers like, I think I have some coffee. I'll show you in just a minute. Oh, please, let me get this on here. I'm going to wrap that little tine right there around my wire. I'll hold that in place. And then I just flip that over, so now I'm twisting the wrong way. I'm untying, not tying. Alright, so let's twist that a few times. Oh, why? I hate attaching signs. I don't know about you all, but I hate attaching signs. I do. Alright, cut this off. That's driving me nuts right there. Little straggler. Okay. Oh, I was going to show you that. These are the little wine things you fill with foam, and you decorate these up. They make great little gifts. They just slide on and off your wine bottle. You can put them around candles, tumblers, or whatever. But these will be a great display at your craft shows, and a great little item to sell for, you know, like 15, 20 bucks. Great little items, because you can do them for showers, you can do them for weddings, you can do them for housewarming gifts. You name it. You name it. The ITs never end. That's what I'm saying. But I think Dawn will pop in here. She just went out of town to go see her nephew graduate from the, down in Columbia, from the service, well, boot camp or I forget, dang it. I think he's going to do airborne, but it's her nephew, so she's down there watching that. They just got there, so she said she'd pop on and try to put that link in case y'all want to get some and order them, and then you can have them for next week and we can do them together. So that would be awesome. All right, hope we could do those together. Or you could do one with me as I do them. Another thing I'm going to try to show you how to do is like these little jars right here. These are ball jars. All I did with those, these were the bluish colored ball jars. And what I did was get the etched glass spray paint. And all I did was spray paint the ball jars. And then I bought those lights. I'll have to try to remember that link and get the link in there. I do have a box over here so I can tell you the number. And all I did was got some spray foam. I didn't spray foam it, but I make a lot of balls of excess foam where I can just cram in there. And I put the lights in there. And you just kind of leave this hanging out. And then once you get your florals and stuff in there, you can just tuck that in there and clip that in so it kind of doesn't show. And then I used the glitter snow around the outside just to make it look wintry. Let me turn that off. So I will show you how to paint one of those. I won't do the spray paint, but I'll do the snow paint. And then I'll do like a winter and a maybe a fall the wine holder things. And that could be something, you know. I know Dawn has them in her shop, so if it's something that you want to do for your craft show or to buy for gifts this year for Christmas, I know she's got those. Okay, guys. Dang. I need to quit yakking and get to work. All right. I know. I don't know where I got them, Terry. My daughter found them somewhere. They're not very big. They're only like 5 inches tall, but they have this bluish color sheen. You don't have to use blue. They were just in my garage. I bought them for, I think one of Kyla's birthdays, like a frozen birthday or something, because they looked icy. But I know you can get them. Check Walmart. Check Walmart. But I thought those would look really super cute for Christmas, because they are icy looking. Okay, let's get going here on this bow. So, see, it's stragglers. I hate that. I hate stragglers. Alright, let's get going on the bow. My bow maker go. My bow maker go now. Oh, I'll probably use some of this 60919 also. Oh, buried. We buried the bow maker. Alright, so let's get busy on the bow. My tower. Oh, my tower fell. Leaning tower ribbon. Alright, so let's get all these out here. Let's see what we want to do here. This one is Silk. I was not going to use it, but I'm just like I said, I didn't like the two. I didn't like these two. This is just a pink leopard, but this one is a breast cancer, but it was just too busy and didn't flip my switch for me. So I decided not to use that one. Number on this one is RK116-14. It is a 4-inch. Okay. Oh, these are in my garbage can. We are going to trim this edge off for this end. Gosh, the wire is so thick on this stuff. It's craziness, guys. Hey, Deb, how are you? Alright, now I got to figure out what I want to do with the bow here, y'all. Like I said, I think I want to put the bow down on the bottom this time. I don't always go to the top. So I think... let's see which way we want this bow to go. I think I'm going to go this way. I think we're going to go about a 7-inch loop. Okay. This stuff is so thick, you're really going to work with it. You're really going to twist and work with this stuff. It's so thick you can build a house with it. Okay, so we'll put that one up there. I'm just going to do 2 loops with this one. I think we're going to do, let's do about 7-inch. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of grab it in the middle and twist. That's not 7 inches, I just twisted it. There we go. Pull that out there. It's really hard to work with. It's easier if you use your hand. My hands don't have the strength anymore to do that, guys. I wish I could. So I'd rather do it by hand. I just can't. The arthritis in my thumb is obnoxious. I use my hands too much at work, and it's... oh, I didn't have to twist that one, y'all. It's just blowing them up. Alright, so we're going to take this tail. I'm going to leave this one a little bit longer. Not too long. I'm going to say, we're going to leave this one about, let's go about 12 inches for now. Okay? And we're just going to dovetail that one. Ah! Bring out the big guns for this one. Oh, thanks, Dad. The hell's that? What that was? What it was, didn't taste good. Did not taste good. So glue me on my scissors. Going through that wire, y'all. It's crazy. It's so thick. Damn, I just dropped them again. This is my table. Okay, get that twist it out nicely. That's going to be our back base. I'm going to break it up with this one. This one is, this is a Sims. It's RJ25940-35. And this one does have a little bit. I do have another one over there that's got just the leopard, but I thought this one, let me grab that one and show you. Now I'm second guessing myself. Where is that? That one's over here. That one. This one looks too orangey. That one looks too orangey. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, so this one we're gonna come. Let's just come back down. Let's start this side again. Okay, but see what I mean? It's kind of got. Let's zoom in there. It's kind of got zebra, tiger, and leopard, but I think it's gonna match good enough that it'll be okay. I'll zoom in here so you can see the bow. Can you see the bow all right? Get that out of the way. Which way do I want to go? I want to go this way. Okay, and this is a 2.5 inch. Okay, I'm just going to go about the same length of tail. This is going to break up our pinks. And it's going to match our sign for the most part. Okay, and I think we're just going to do 2 again. A loop on each side. 1 loop on each side. Sorry, 1 loop. And I am just coming in a little bit. Let's see how that looks. All right, that looks okay. Let's just pull that one in and dovetail that. I think I'll go a little bit longer on this one. A little bit. See how that breaks up that pink to go with our sign. I think I like it too, Deb. I think it'll work out just fine. I think it'll work out just fine. Your focal point's going to be the leopard in this, not the what do you call it? The other animal. Alright, so now my question is, do I want to go in with this one? This is the only breast cancer one I'm using. Just because I didn't like the other ones I had. So I got this one. I've got this pink. Let's go back in with it. Let's go back in with that one. Let's do this one. Let's dovetail that one before we go in. Whoop! Phew! Dovetail that. We did a wacky duck or something. A wacky tail. Wacky tail. Whoop! Too long. Let's redo that. Okay, there we go. And we're going to come down a little bit again on this one. I know this one's a pattern going on here. Let's see how bad this one is. These are going the same way there. And these are going to be upside down. So I am going to cut that one. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do, guys. But this one, I am going to cut that. So we're going to cut it right here. Okay. See how I did that? I just kind of cut it. I could twist it. I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like twisting. So we're just going to add this. Whoop. I did it the wrong way. Hello. Okay. We're going to dovetail this in. Make sure our wings are going the right way. Okay. Bring this tail down. Now they're going the correct way. Oh, we don't have to twist. I'm so used to twisting, guys. I always twist. And then we're just going to cut and leave about an inch right there. Okay. So now I'm going to come back in with our actual leopard print. This one's RGB. This one I think is from, I don't think it is from Sims because it doesn't have a Sims sticker on it, but I know they sell it, or they did. This one's RGB 140308. It's a great leopard print to have in your stash. It's a canvas. Hey, Linda, how are you? Welcome, welcome. It's a great one to have in your stash. It does have a little bit of gold going on through it too, as well. Little sparkle added there. Okay, I didn't dovetail that very well. All right, so now we're just going to come down a little bit smaller again. I don't measure, guys. I just do it. Okay, I'll pull that one out. I'm going to cut this one a little bit longer. Oh, yeah, we can always cut it on. Okay. And I'm going to fix this dovetail up here because that just... My dove or ducktails are looking like some kind of other animal going on tonight with no tail. They're looking more like pugs or something. They're not looking good, y'all. Alright. Alright, so see how that's all breaking up the different colors? And we're adding that back into our sign. Hey, how are you? You're not late. Nobody's ever late. Alright, the last one, we're going to go in with this pink. I wasn't going to use this. I love this one, guys. This one's art. That's another RGB. I don't know where I got this one. Probably Craft Outlet has it. They sell a lot of their ribbons. So it's RGE 178907. I need to get more of it because I was really on the fence about using this tonight because I want to save it for Christmas. But it really matched and gave it a little bit of sparkle. So I'm like, oh, I gotta use it. Gots to. It's got a little bit shorter tail on that side. And again, over here, we're just gonna go a little bit shorter on our tail. Okay. Our stacks are getting thick here. I'm just gonna tuck that one down. Everything looks about the same width and length. I am going to cut this one a little bit longer as well. Oh, what am I going to do? We might curl this one. So I'm going to cut it straight across a little bit longer on that one. And I am going to go back in with, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, little Peter, where'd it go? What do I do with that one, y'all? Here it is. My faithful black Parasilk. This one is RK437. It's a pleated metallic black. It's 1 inch by 10 yards. It's RK437-92. I love this one. Look at this. You don't even have to. You could whoop somebody with this stuff. Just saying. You could whoop somebody with this. Crazy. Okay. Hey, Darlene, how are you? We're going to do that a little bit shorter. Okay. Pull in. I think we're just going to do one loop on this top. Let's just do the one looper. Just to break up our color. I should have went the other way, so let's go this way. Let's go that way. Nope. I did it right. I did it right, Joe. Okay, and this we are going to curl as well. So we're going to cut that one a little bit longer. Okay, so we got all our tails going over here, breaking up all our color. Okay, and we got our pinks, our leopards. We got those, you know, God knows what kind of tails I made. Let's get this on here. Okay, let's get this bad boy on here tonight. I think I'm going to use 2 pipe cleaners for this. And when I do this, oh, thanks, Terry. I don't mean to be, I'm just, yeah, you got to have fun with it, y'all. If you don't have fun with it, you get frustrated. So, I don't have time for frustration. I don't. Right? Alright, so what I did was, when I do it, I cross it over, twist it, and then cross these over the opposite side. Okay, and then just twist them around. And that way you're not going to be able to pull these apart. These aren't going to come apart. Okay, if you just twist them like this, you know, you're going to be able to pull them. So if you cross them over, twist, and then wrap them the opposite way, you're golden. Okay, so let's see. I think this is big enough. Let's get this under this big stack of ribbon. Oh, I don't know. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if I got a bigger one. Well, guess what? We're going to cram. We're cramming. We're making it work. This is all I got. I need to get some. Let me get the big ones. See if my hands will do it. It's big enough. I just don't know if my hands will be able to. Ah, we got this click. We got the click. We're good. Oh, all right, let's pull this up here. Okay. Make sure you get that in your divot. Do not let your stack fall. That is my biggest fear. It's losing my stack. Having my stack go wonky. Okay. So I just work it down in there. Make sure they stay in place. I'm just working that down. Work it, work it, work it. Okay. Pull it a little bit tighter. Before I do that, I'm going to put this pipe cleaner right in there. Holy crap, I just got a so high. Ah, Tita, thank you. You sweet thing. Okay. Dang it, I can't get that. I know where I twisted it. It's getting all caught. I think I got it now. There we go. Okay, so see how I got that? You just don't want your stack to fall. If it starts to go a little bit wonky, work it back out. Okay, make sure you work that back out before you tie it up. Okay, I think we're kind of good. I think I went wonky on one of these. I'm going to have to pull that one back around town here. Just do it before you get it tight, guys. That's all I'm saying. So that one went a little... Which one went sideways? Where is it? Oh, come on. Oh, I got two leopards here. I can't tell the difference. That's why. There we go. See, now I straightened that back out. So now I can pull that tight. If I can find my pliers. Where'd they go? Oh, dang it. Use my teeth, but I don't find them. Oh, here they are. Here they are, because my hands aren't strong enough to pull this, y'all. So we're just going to pull this really tight. Tight like a tiger. I do not sell the ribbon. Wish I did. I buy too much. I should sell it. Okay, so I think we got this all. Okay. Oh, hi, by the way, Teresa. I did. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. That was so kind of you. Thank you. I didn't see what it was, but I saw who it was. I appreciate that so much. Just appreciate your all support and everything. That's awesome. I like to have fun with you guys. Teach you guys. I got some crazy Christmas coming up. I just wanted to get a few of the smaller things done before I start on that. Especially for y'all next week. If we do those little smaller projects to see, so you can, you know, get set up for your craft shows if we're doing a craft show. Are you serious, Tina? Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see what it was. Don't tell me, I'm going to be surprised. Unless you want to tell me. I'll still be surprised. I'm just saying. I'm always surprised. Alright guys, so here, whoops. So here's our bow. Okay, this is kind of our bow. We're going to curl these. Okay, so we're going to put this one, we're going downwards tonight instead of, we're not putting, whoop, I forgot to cut my doohickey up here, y'all. I pull my ribbon very far. There we go. Oh gosh, I think that's far enough. I get a yakking, guys, and I don't pay attention to dilly squat. But that's why I do my best designs, when I yak a lot. Sometimes, not always. I'm lying. I'm lying. Okay, so I think I pulled my. I do. I pull my tails no. No, because I want this down here. I want this going down here like this, y'all. Okay, so you can see I want this coming down here at the bottom. Does that make sense? So let's get this in here with our trusty needle. Okay. And then we'll just start stuffing this full of goodies. I don't know if I use any more ribbon. I might. You know me, guys. I look at it overnight and then I'm always going back to it. Because I get another idea. I talk to myself and get ideas. It happens. Oh, well, you didn't have to do that. Just being here puts a smile on my face. But I appreciate that thought. That is so kind. Just those words that put a smile on my face. They really do. Thank you very much. That kindness is everything, y'all. And that's why I chose, after my son passed away, to try to spread that kindness, because he was the kindest soul. He was just the kindest soul, and he loved an underdog, and all the kids in the neighborhood were all cliquey, and like if certain boys wouldn't come up to play basketball with him, they'd leave. And no, he was like, well, then you all can leave. Anybody's welcome at my house. Anybody. I said, y'all leave. I'll be here. I'm going to play with these fellas. You don't want to stay? Don't stay. He had a heart of gold. Just a heart of gold. His God needed an angel. He got one. He got one. Alright, so we're just going to roll these up, get these out of the way. Sorry, I went on a little rogue thing there, but it's nice to be able to talk about him and hopefully make somebody else, you know, positive. You know? We don't have bad things going on in our life. We're going to look at the positivity. Right? Okay, guys. Oh, I love that bow. Look at that, guys. Look at that bow. I never know which way to turn. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh. Go slowly, Teresa. The thing about Ferrosilk is you don't use a whole lot. Okay? I basically use probably 2 yards. Possibly maybe 3 in this bow. I doubt it, you know. So you don't use as much as you do like a normal wreath. Thank you, Linda. So you'll get your investment out of it because it makes a fabulous bow. And then I just basically buy 4-inch, maybe the 1-inch, and some. But I'll tell you what, it lasts because you're not using it so much. You know what I'm talking about? You don't need to use so much of it. All right, let's start adding our goodies in here, guys. I can't think of what I want to do here. I'm thinking, let's see. Let's try our balls. We got these balls. Let's see what these look like. We can put these in the black. We can get our 3 in here like that. But the bow's kind of covering this one down here. Still, we could get our 3 in there. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking I like that. Because my pumpkins, I don't have 3 of these. And that's my issue. Is that. Of course, I don't like that pink of that one. Anyways, let's try these flowers. Told you I brought everything out. I brought all. Whoop, our balls are rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Man, our balls are rolling. Roll on. Ooh, I cut that one down too short. But let's see what these look like. I might have to cut a longer stem and pull that. We might have to pop a top. I have to pop a top. Yeah, I don't do the ribbon tails anymore, Teresa. I don't go that old school method as much anymore. You know, I did a little bit last week. I mean, if you see the design back here, you probably can't see it too well. I did like some drapers, and I might have done, I just did drapers, and I did the bow, and that's all the ribbon I used. That's all the ribbon I used. I don't always do that, you know. So I'm thinking about this. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking I'm liking those balls, y'all. Let's see what these little guys look like. I'm not a big fan of how they do these on this stick at the Hobby Lobby. I don't know about you all, but I'm kind of not, because they come out so short. You know what I'm talking about? We're not using those. We're just tossing those out. We're tossing those away. I get the toss. We're doing the balls. I'm thinking the balls and the flowers in 60919. Okay, so we're gonna take the tags. These, where did I get these? I have no idea. No idea. I got these last year. Department number 7. Carolina Pottery. That's a Carolina Pottery. That's item number 133099. They're like $3.99 or something like that. But I don't think they probably have them. So on these, we're gonna have to use some sticks. Let's see. We'll either use these, or we'll bring out some of our floral sticks and just cut this wire off. Let's try these and see how these work. Let's try these. I think I'm going to go down in here in the bottom. I'm just going to stick that down in there. Hoping these will be long enough to get down in that greenery. Oh yeah. But we are going to have to use glue gun on this. I'm going to glue around the ball a little bit as well. Okay. And then we're going to glue up that stick. Okay, I'm going to place that one down in that greenery. Just twist it. Oh my gosh, that looks cute, guys. That looks kind of cute there. And then I might do the flower into the pink. I might leave the flowers out. You might do some, I don't know, guys. This might be the stepper backer. I got so much crap out here. I don't know what to use. But we are going to use the 60919. We are going to add that one in here. Real quick here in a minute. What time is it? No doubt Susan's probably running late. She always does. She talks too much. I say she never shows up. 60919. Hold on, I'll show you. I love it. It's so flippin' awesome. I use it in everything. I got a whole refrigerator full down here. I store them in my refrigerator because it's empty. They're nice and fresh. I'm just saying. They're nice and fresh. They've been in the refrigerator. These are 90619. Or what I say, I'm getting 90210 and 60919 all mixed up. It's a great one to use for everything. These are awesome. I've got them like in every color. Every color. Halloween ones sold out super quick. I just happened to see somebody post them online when that Black Bayou had them, and I'm like, I'm out there, I'm getting them. So I bought those. Alright, so I'm just snipping this off here. Let's get one more stick in here, and then we'll start adding some of those flowers. And we'll keep forgetting to put this on. Got fur on my cutters. Oops, missed that. Yeah, they're super cool. Yeah, I've still got that lingering little cough from when I had the COVID. Other than that, I feel fine. I feel fine. Oh, I need a glue stick. But it's just that lingering lingering thing. And plus, it's real cool here. It's kind of cool here in the morning. And then it got up to like 83 today. So you got that moisture and then just that difference and stuff and whatnot. So I'm sure that doesn't help as well. Alright, so we got our 3 balls in there. Let's start with that. And then let's add, I really don't know if I'm going to use these flowers here, guys. I kind of like them and I kind of don't. Put them, let's see here. Spread that, put that down in there. I'm not sure, guys. I'm really not sure. I want these in here. Cut that down. So we got a 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2. Let's. Where'd the other one go? Where did that other one go? Oh, here it is. There it is. I'm gonna stick these in, but I don't think I'm gonna glue them in because I might sit on this one overnight. Okay, so here's kind of where we're at. Okay, I am probably gonna add. I do want to add some more of this pink in here. Dang, that stuff's hard to get. I think I'm gonna go. Let's just pinch this up. I think I want to add it. Add it up in here. Let's just pinch that. Okay, I might add a couple of those up here. Okay, let's just put that in. Then we'll decide where to cut it. I'm going to add this one in this leopard print one. Okay, add that in there. Just going to add a little height here. I think I cut that one too long. That's okay. We can cut that down. Let's cut that down a little bit. Let's cut that down. Should have done a little better judgment on that, so it wastes so much. And then I'm just going to make a B. I'm going just the cheap way of there. Okay, so now we just add a little height up in here with that ribbon. And I might add the flower on top of that. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that with that ribbon. And I might go back in and add that pink to this as well. I might go back and add that pink to this as well. Just for a little extra something, something. Okay, I'm just going to pinch that. This is probably a 6-inch little tail. Like I said, I'm going into the leopard here. So we'll get that one in there. I'm probably going to go over a little bit tonight, guys, but that's okay. You can hang or not. Yeah, I'll probably go back and add a little bit of that pink glitter to this. Just to add a little bit more color in here. Okay. And like I said, I'm not going to glue these in here because I'm probably going to go and add that pink to bring out these flowers a little bit more. Make them stand out. Okay, see I'm adding those in there, around there. Okay. Got one more of those. I think that'll really bring those colors out. So let's just trim that one. Do one more of these. So see, Teresa, you don't use quite as much of this ribbon. So you'll have it for multiple projects. It's not like buying, like we did back in the day, where you bought a roll of ribbon for a project, each project or something, you know. Where's this one go? This one goes down here. Okay, let's pull that one out. Then we'll add our 60919 in there. Is that the right? Yeah. And we'll be done, I think. I did jack that little piece of mesh up there, which is driving me nuts. I'm going to have to trim that up a little bit. Okay. And you can do loops with this. I'm just doing a basic little tail. Okay. So it just added a little bit of flavor and funness around the outside. Okay. And we'll stick that flower in there. Like I said, if you wanted to go back in and add some of these leaves, we could put some. Oh, I might do that. I might add some of those later into there. I'll see what happens once I get that bar. Because guys, this is what I like to tell you, is once you get to a certain point, you know, there's nobody saying you got to finish it right now. Walk away. Because that's sometimes when I get my best ideas, because I start out and I get going and I'm so excited. And then it's like, you know, this is time. I got to walk away so I can make it better. Okay? There's no rules that say you have to finish it right this second. Okay? So that's where we are in that. Let's get this 60919 in there. And then, oh my goodness. Quite honestly, we could leave it like this and just add that hot pink. Okay? But I think I want to add just a little bit of flavor in there. Okay? And I think I got these online from James Designs and Supplies. But yeah, 60919 is the number on these, and I love these because they break apart in like, what was it? 3? Oh, did I break that wrong spot? I hope not. Let's see. There's one. I gotta cut this top one off so I can see where I gotta cut this. Okay, there's one piece. I'll have to break them off in 3 pieces. I think I did. I think I broke that wrong spot. I did. There we go. Cut that one. And then we'll pull this. Cut that. Probably right here. And you can break this down even more if you want to. You don't have to break it down like I do. I know it's I think I did something wrong, but did I? I don't think so. No, I didn't. Oh, I was feeling like I did something wrong. I'm just twisting these. Oh, goodness. Whoops. I just twisted them, okay? You can just kind of pull these apart, spread these out. See how cool and neat these are. Aren't those super cute? Okay, so then I'm gonna just kind of, you could flower tape these if you want to. I'm just kind of twisting. My pliers go again. Kind of twisting these so I don't have to. There we go. I'll just twist them a little bit. Okay, so then I think I'm going to go in up here. I am going to glue these in. I think I might use the glue gun on these. Oh, not on my finger. Oh, I did. I got it right. Dang it, Bobby. I got it right on my finger. Oh. And I'm going to go right up in here. I'll find a spot. I want to make sure I hit that greenery. Miss my mesh and hit the greenery. Okay. So see how that just adds that frill, and make sure I get that in there where I kind of want it. That frill and everything in there. And then you could twist, kind of bend those down and twist them. Okay, so let's get this one bent up and pulled apart here. These you can kind of bend too as well. Bend that down. Just kind of form them however you want. I'll twist those again. Like I said, you can use your floral tape. I'm being too lazy right now. Being too lazy. Oh, thank you, LaDonna. Oh, thanks, Nate. I appreciate that, y'all. Let's get some good glue on here. Let's see. Let's go over there. Let's go in here. Stick it in there. Okay, see how that's just adding that finishing touch. Ew! Sometimes I get these sticks. You can cut those out or use them. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. So I'll leave that one in for now. Okay. And then we're just spreading these out. Okay. Bend it up a little bit forward. Dip that down in that glue. And this one went there. We're going to come down in here. Okay. Dip that down in there. Make sure we get that all fun in there. Okay, and then we'll use one more of these, and then I think we'll be done, guys. Let's see how that's adding all that special color and stuff. I think I will go down and bend some of these so that they don't stick out so far. We'll have to hang it up on an easel to see what I'm dealing with there before I do anything. That's why I like to usually cut them down. All right, so let's cut this one off. Oh. Pull that off, and then we'll see where these break apart. Right here, divide those two. There we go. So let's get these twisted. Anybody got any questions or anything? Oh my gosh. Okay, now bend some of these down. I should have bent those down before I stuck them in. I can go back and do that. I can go back and do that. So I just love these things. They're great for centerpieces. They're great for everything. The Halloween ones were super awesome. They were so cool. So cool. Okay, let's put that down in there. I think I said what did I say I was going to put this one? All right, we're going to put this one up here. Okay, we're trying to get it divided evenly. That's kind of what we're trying to do here. I don't know if we'll need. I don't know if we'll even need. Let's put one. Let's definitely put one over here. And then the other one, I don't know, maybe I'll put down in the front here underneath the sign. It might be a good spot for it. Or we could add a pumpkin. We could add a pumpkin. No. Don't want to add no dang pumpkin. I thought those would be cool. But that's why I brought it all on the table, guys. This is how I design. Bring it all out. Bring it all out. There's no stop. Let's just bring it all out. Whatever happens, happens. Ooh, nice and gooey. Gooey. This one we're going to get up in here. Make sure we hit that greenery. Get that stuck in there without hitting the mesh. Okay. Nice and in there. Around our, pull that one up. Look at this, guys. I love this. This is looking super awesome. We might have to glue or tack just a little bit of glue up here to the sign to hold our bow. guess what, guys? That's the least of our worries. You can do that, guys. If you think your bow is sinking a little bit, just pull it up here and tack a little bit of glue onto your side, and it'll hold it. It'll hold it. Okay? It really will. Alright, so I've used 2 of these. Okay? And I am going to cut that off. And we're going to twist those again. Cut those off. I know. I need a bucket over there for my pop. It ends up being a pile after a while. I need to stop doing that, but I just need to get it out of my face or I'm going to get distracted. So I should get a bucket. I'd probably miss it anyway. Alright, let's put that one in there. I think that one's going to look good in there. And then we're done, guys. Other than the fact I am going to go back and add that pink in here just for a little bit more color. We'll add this one down in here. Okay. Down right there. There, a little empty spot right there. Okay. So this is basically where we're kind of at, guys. Like I said, I'll go back and bend some of these up so they don't stick out quite so far at the stems. And make them go different shapes and whatnot. But like I said, I'll probably tack this up a little bit. I don't think it really necessarily needs it. I don't know. But yeah, I think we're kind of good. I'll pull some of that upwards in there. There, that one goes down there. We might rotate some of these. We might spread these out in between the mesh too, guys. Get a little more spread. Pull those through here and kind of spread them out a little bit more. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this project. I want to get the one breast cancer one in there. Like I said, I'm probably only going to add probably this pink around the outside. Or quite honestly, now that I'm looking, I don't know. I might just add the pink, or I might add the leopard around this outside. I might do the, I don't know, guys. I'm thinking more on the, I might do the leopard. I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll have to sit back and take a look. We'll have to take a look, see y'all. Okay. Then I gotta glue those in once I get that ribbon in there. I think we're good, guys. I think I'm done with this. I don't think I'm gonna add much more other than that. But anyway, I hope you liked this one, guys. Again, it's evergreen. Hope you liked it. If you got any questions, start about the group. Thank you, Tina, if you're still on here again. Hey, Tracy, how are you? I didn't see you sneak on here. Yeah, thank you again, Tina, for, you didn't have to make me smile. It doesn't take much, but I appreciate that. You're very kind and very sweet. I appreciate that so much. But as always, guys, I've been trying to talk about the positivity and stuff tonight. I always like to end my live, and this is why I do it, to just throw a little positivity out to you guys. It's one of my favorite Kitty Chesney songs, Happy Is as Happy Does. And the end of that song, he always says, and that's why I end my live that way, is laugh and live with a half full cup. And when it's all black clouds, find the sun. Okay? When it's all black clouds, guys, try to find that sun. You can find that sun, right? You can do it. Okay? So that's what I try to spread out there. Is a little bit of kindness and a little bit of positivity and a little bit of craziness, obviously. Anyway. Alright, guys. I already said it. So I will see you guys next week again. If you want to get these from Dawn, I'll have her put the link in. We'll be doing these floral. I'm sorry, this doesn't look great, but we'll be doing these floral, these little things that you can do at craft shows. I'll try to show you how to make a few little of these that you can throw out in the craft show for cheap. Just little items that you can throw in your craft show that you got coming up. So I know a lot of you do. So we'll concentrate on a couple of those before I get whole hog heavy into Christmas, guys. Okay? So, alright guys, I will see you next week. Again, I hope you like this. And God bless you all. And I'll see you next week. Love you. Bye.